Okay, now for the part we've all been waiting for, the nose. That's sarcasm. Alright, I'm going to try an unorthodox method this time around of getting the nose attached to this fella. I'm actually going to take these two bottom edges and these two top edges, and I'm just going to straight bridge them together. And then from there, I'm actually going to start shaping out the nose from the remaining geometry. So let's start by selecting these top two edges and then these bottom two edges. And I will use my bridge tool, which is under Edit Edges, Bridge. And I will click, and bam, just creates a nice polygon strip between those two. Now, if you haven't already attached your objects, as I did in an earlier lesson, then you won't be able to do that. You can't attach, you can't bridge polygons between objects that haven't been attached. So look that up if you have to. Anyway, in the meantime, yay, I've got some geometry to work with. Let's go ahead and make some connections across here so that we have something to work with. And let me just ring, let me hit connect, and let me just use that for now to start trying to shape this fella. And I'm probably going to use my side view for this to try and get this stuff working. And for now, I just want a general shape. I don't have to go all out yet, except that those are some tough edges to grab. There we go. Ack. And let me do another ring and connect. Or actually, I can just do a connect from there. Now, from that ultra basicness, let's see what we have. Well, we have an ultra basic nose that needs lots and lots of attention, but we can start shaping it out from here. So that is good. Start scaling that down. I will deal with the nostrils and that whole that whole mess in a bit. But for now, I'm just trying to get the general shape, and I do want to try and get those nostrils connected, and that's going to be interesting, to say the very least. Let me jump back to here. Let me see if there's anything that I want to do with the nose proper. Okay, I've got the nostrils really far back in my model, in my design setup. So that'll be interesting. Let me take a look at my front view. Okay, that's going to be interesting because, yeah, I might want to pull this area in a little bit because I kind of like the way this sort of bridges and then tapers out. I want to try and keep that flow going. Let's see what that does to my nose. Alright. Everything seems to be working pretty well. Let me think about what I want to do for the rest of this, because this is this is some crucial stuff that we need to go through, rather that I need to go through. Well, you'll need to go through it too, so we're in it together. Let me contemplate my course of action. I kind of want to do another bridge all the way across to here, and then just close this up. Okay. Why contemplate it? Let's experiment. Hold on a second. Let me just make sure that I got all that. And let us bridge. Now the catch here is that I need to make some additional connections to clean all of this stuff up. And I will use my target weld, to merge this vertex with this vertex. Okay, wrong vertex. There we go. Alright. And basically, it looks like I'm just extending this bridge all the way across. So, I mean, let me put it this way. I could close this off right now, but that really wouldn't get me what I want in terms of the nostrils. The nostrils need to go all the way out and over. So that basically means I need to use all of this stuff for the nostrils as well. And that's fine, I can do that. Let me just grab this and let me make 2 connects. And of course this always happens whenever I use the numeric tool. I always try and go for 2, it goes for 3, and then it just stops entirely working. There we go, and let's make that 0. Hit OK, there we go. And more target welding. Alright, there we go. This should give us enough geometry to... Well, actually, I will need... Ultimately, I'll need a little more, because I need to make some differentiation between this whole area. But you know what? For now, that's actually not half bad. This should get us what we need to work. Here, hold on, let me take a look back here. Haha! Wow. Okay, I really have those nostrils really far back in my side view. That's okay. Let's roll with it. Let's see if we can't make it work. Because I like the drawings that I've made, and I want my model to reflect those drawings. I'm sure that I can do it, given enough time and patience. Oops, grabbed both of those there. Oop. Oh, I've got to say, that pushes the nose really far back in the face. And if I'm going to go that route, then I'm going to have to push the lips back as well. And that could lead to some interesting results, to say the very least. And by interesting, I generally mean kind of bad. And at this point, this is as okay. I'm going to say this is as comfortable as I'm willing to go as far as bringing the nose back right now. I can always revisit. I can always go back and touch up further. But for now, I've got to be... Someone has to be the adult in the room, and someone has to make the decision that, you know, enough is enough. So, for now, this will have to do. Ultimately, what I really need to do right now is I need to create nostrils, and I need to create the bridge of the nose, and I need that all to work out. And to be honest, I haven't devised a plan up to this point. I'm actually going to take a quick break to review my options, but I like what I've got so far. I think this is actually a good general blocking out of the nose, and it reflects very well what the direction I'd like to go with the character. So that's pretty cool. I just need to come up with a plan for the nostrils, and then after that we will continue onward.